right, hello again. So we're picking up our iPad experience here. They've gone through the startup. They were at the hello screen. They've gone through. We've entered the student's AD credentials. We've entered individual iTunes, um, Apple IDs for each student. So each iPad is very individual. Individual Active Directory credentials, individual Apple ID, and we're just about ready to hit get started. So let's hit it and let's see what happens here. Let's watch the magic happen. So here they come. All right, so instantly we have self-service, and that's a little web clip right there. Notes Traveler that we push through the JSS. This simply says your device hasn't backed up in 4 weeks. Okay, that's how long they've been off. And then it says rearrange icons. We're just going to dismiss those. All right, so now this one, okay, so I have 3 successful. This one, something is wrong. Okay, how do I know something is wrong right away? iMessage. Because the profile that we've pushed with it restricts iMessage. It allows for the installation of apps, but it restricts iMessage. So we're going to go into settings, come down here, and this one, it only received just the MDM profile. It should receive 2. So that's a DEP problem. We have to take it out of its pre-enrollment, put it back in its pre-enrollment. Or if you could come up with something else, that'd be great. So we still have 3 to work with. I just want to show you one last night here. This is what we're really looking at today. This iPad looks like it's coming in nicely, right? So I have, these are the apps that are coming in for this class. Well, yesterday at 4 o'clock when I left, it looked the exact same. So what we have to do, we can tap these and they pause. Well, pausing them doesn't do nothing. They should be coming in. They say loading. So, can I wake them up? They just say waiting. I'm trying to tap. Not working. So what we go into the App Store and see how it looks like they're downloading right now? What I do, I'll go in and I'll just cancel all those. Well, you got accuracy counts. Okay. So we're going to, so now we get the little down arrow. We get the little cloud. We want to download them. So now for each one, I click it up. I got to put in that individual students. So put in their password. And that is not, I want to stress, that is not a universal password. So now it's thinking about it really hard. Notability, great app, by the way. And what we look for right now, is there going to be any download? Is it moving? Okay, I don't see any yet. This we may have to. Oh, they want the passcode again. Rebels. Oops, probably shouldn't say the password out loud, right? Okay, so we got 2 cooking, nothing there. We'll come back to you. You're being a problem. Bad. All right, so this one, trouble. Okay, so we got these here. Let's turn them back on. All right, and I'll pick up with our next thing. So another update on this one. What I'm going to do on this, I'm going to do a hard reset. Both buttons, hard it, force it into a reset. After a reset, you can see, look, they're coming in. So it just needed, we call it the Vulcan Death Grip. 2 fingers, both buttons, hold them down, just going to force it to reset itself. Hold until you see the apple. So, all right, so let's download another one. So again, I just tapped it. Probably going to need the password. Let's see if we have success. Okay, spinning. And stop. Give me some action. All right, that's what we want to see. Very good. Interesting develop. Okay, these 3 needed a software update. So I did the software update before I push this. Now this is allow app and book assignment. So that is the VPP invitation that you have to approve with your individual Apple ID on each iPad before you can receive apps. So I did a hard reset here. This one is working now. We did the hard reset. Did a hard reset here. So funny, remember how iMessage was there? iMessage is gone. So now we're going to continue through this. The App Store will open, and we'll put our credentials in, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so I've thoroughly read the terms and conditions, and now I'm going to click OK. And so I go back here, and in theory, apps should just start populating here. I don't really see any. So what we would have to do now is go into the App Store, and under Purchased, there are all the apps. See these apps here? Dropbox, My Homework, Keynote, G-Flash, My Big Campus, not Little Archery, but there. So these here, Moodle, Pages, these are the apps that we have pushed to them that should just be appearing on this page, and they are not. So nothing there. We're going to get back to this guy over here. So, oh, I want to get the rest of these apps on here. Well, here we go. I have to, let's say, up every time for every app, you have to put the password in. So you're probably saying just tap a couple, right? Okay. So I'm going to tap some right up, that password. Now watch. Password each time for each app. They've just stacked up now. So okay. All right. So do we have any action? Good. So that one's coming in, right? Oh, there it is again. So for every app, you have to re-enter the password. You know, you're doing about 1,200 iPads. You know, got about 15 to 20 apps on each iPad for each kid. That's a lot of passwords. So another interesting twist here. So here's this iPad. We had to reset. This is the iMessage iPad, right? We reset it. The profiles came in correctly, and so I'm looking. So I'm looking at this right now, and the apps are all the apps here. So let's count them. All the apps are there. Now, interesting enough, I'm sitting here being patient. They are coming in slowly. When I say coming in, they are appearing in the Purchased on the student's iPad. They are not appearing there. So let's come back over to this guy, right? This is the guy that was frozen overnight. Okay, they're coming in. Oh, we got to now finish this up. So let's tap these. So, oh, it wants that Apple ID. Like we use, how do we push those apps? Well, this is our Jamf software. Here, can't really read that. VPP assignments are what apps do we assign to what grade levels, and everybody gets the VPP invitations. And you see this is, we go by year, not like 12th graders, we go by like 2015. Those would be 12th graders. Interesting, so here are the 3 iPads. Now just to put it where we're at, this is the one that was frozen overnight. This was our iMessage, kind of broken one. And okay, so here are the 3. Everything seemed to be working really well on those. All right, so we brought them back and look, oh, the VPP invitation that I've sent, 6 times to this class so far, one made it through. So I'm going to come over here, and I'm actually going to, I know you probably can't see that, okay, but I'm going to click on the resend, okay. I'm going to resend that. All right, so let's come back over here. I just resent it. I should see some magic here and here. Maybe some magic here and here. So we have signed in. We have accepted the VPP invitation, and just like magic, see, here they come. Oh, this is wonderful. And so, in theory, I would take this iPad, I'd put it in a different room under a different AP, so it wouldn't, get 50 of these rolling in one room. Going to kill the Wi-Fi. But anyway, so we're only doing a couple here. So look at them; they're just coming in. Here they come. They're populating, and you see they come in at different speeds. Here they come. They're populating. So, and they say waiting underneath. They're waiting for their turn in line. Loading. This one's a little bit concerning. Anytime we see the name of the app, where it says doesn't say waiting, like over here it says waiting. Over here, I apologize. My phone's getting a little old. So here they come. So very cool. Little update. Okay, so we're just focusing on these 3 iPads. Now we've brought through the correct way. And you can see, we'll keep our eye on the time here. So it's 8:30 Eastern Standard. Okay, we're a little bit into this now. So this iPad, you can see where we're at, how many have come in. This iPad, see how many have come in. And this iPad, this is a good test crop here for us. I believe 4 rows of 4 gives me 16 there, 17 there, and about 14 there, right? So we're kind of all over the place. Now let's give it a few minutes and see what's going to freeze and what's going to finish. Total finish with no touching, no tapping, 1 out of 50. So let's see if we get where we're at. Okay, so here we are. You can see it's it's about 8:37 right now on the old clock here, and we are at, everything seems to be frozen now. Everything's done. What has loaded is loaded. So what do we have here? We got about 14 apps. I got some big boys came in. Keynote came in. Pages did not. See, Pages didn't even make it to this screen. Let's just take one. It's here. I would have to tap them to get them restarted, or let's look into the App Store under Purchases. You can see here that some things are here, but it's just all stopped. Nothing's happening. In this room that I'm in, there's good Wi-Fi. I just did a Wi-Fi test, so the Wi-Fi is good. So that's that iPad. This iPad, all 17 came in. When I say 17, actually 15. We're not going to count the self-service and the Notes web clip. Those are just web clips. So they're just frozen in time. Okay, and then over here we have 16 came in. We don't count those 2. But you see everybody's at a different spot. So let's tap a few. Waiting. Oh. So got some action going again. That's moving again. Over here, let's tap these, get these going. This one, okay, so we got some action there. Those are waking back up. This guy, this is our the worst one out of the group. Let's tap a couple and see if we can't get them rolling. So we've tapped them, woke them back up. And I'll update and see if we get the rest of them to come in. So another update. So you can see now it's 8:53. It's getting kind of late. These have now stopped. They're frozen. We're short 3 apps. Over here, all the apps have come in. We did have to touch some, but this one came in. Not bad. Over here, we're short 1 app on this screen, but these have frozen. They have stopped in time. So what we have to do here, we're going to go into our App Store. We're going to go under Purchased, and I'm simply going to stop these. Oh, accuracy counts. Okay, and then I will start the re-download of those. Over here, okay, these have frozen, so they're just loading. Sure, you're loading. You've been loading for 15 minutes. I mean, what is this? This is SportsCenter. This will take, on my phone, it takes 10 seconds. Okay, it should not be like that. So we're going to go into the App Store, and I'm going to stop these downloads. And then the little cloud appears, and this is where I have to then tap, enter the Apple IDs, blah, 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 and finish them off. All right, so that is our problem. Any fix would be super. Thank you so much. And it's not Monday, so keep calm.